Hey guys, I hope you can hear me. I have my fan on because it's a little warm in here. But I'm going to show you how I do these baby cocoons, sleep sacks, snugglies, whatever you want to call them. They go by many different names. And yeah. Okay, so this is one that I'm working on now using some Pound of Love in the denim colorway. This is some Red Heart yarn that I wanted to try, and it's definitely Red Heart yarn, hence the finger guard. So you're going to start with a slip knot. Okay, you're going to chain 4. Don't pull that slip knot too tight. Okay, then you're going to join this slip knot together like this. Okay, all right. Now this is our tail, and we're going to trap it as we go. All right, so I'm holding it right here. I'm going to chain 3. Okay, you can also chain 2. It's not going to look that much different. We're going to yarn over. We're going to put 13 double crochet in this circle. And this chain counts as a double crochet. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm standing up to do this, so bear with me. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't worry about counting because it's a sleep sack. It's not like it has to be precise. It's not a fancy pattern where every stitch has to be, perfect. But if you want to, you can count. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And so we're going to join to the top of this beginning post stitch. Top of the beginning double crochet. There we go. So we're joining like that. Alright, and then you can always pull to close off your center. So I'm going to chain 1. Okay, I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to go right back into the top of that post that I did my chain 1 from. That I did my slip stitch from, and then I did my chain 1. So I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to go right back in there, and I'll do a double crochet. Okay, and this counts as your first double crochet. So pretend this doesn't exist. Okay, alright, so this is 1 double crochet. We want to put 2 double crochet in each of the following chains. Okay, so we're going to put 2 double crochet in each of the following chains. And this yarn is splitty, so like I said, bear with me. My hand spun, getting caught up with this yarn and getting knocked down, all kinds of stuff going on over here. I gotta apply this hand spun. That's why it's over here. It's like my to-do list, things to do. Okay. Alright, so this is the last one of putting 2 in each stitch. Okay, so you see this is your chain 1, and then this was that extended stitch when you went down to make that double crochet. So we're going to always do our slip stitch into that extended stitch. Then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to put a double crochet in that, under that same stitch, chain, however you want to call it. Okay, so that's what it looks like when you do that. If it'll focus, it should look like it wants to focus. Okay, so now this is going to count as your first double crochet. Not the slip stitch and extended stitch, but the double crochet you made is your first double crochet. So that's your first double crochet. So in your next stitch, you want to put 2 double crochet. Okay? And in the stitch after that, you're going to put 1 double crochet. 2 double crochet. 1 double crochet. And you're going to do that all the way around. 2 double crochet. 1 double crochet. 2 double crochet. 1 double crochet. And I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to give y'all the gist of this pattern. If you want to call it a pattern, I just call it a formula. 2, 1, 2. Two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, so we're back at the beginning. Once again, we're going to go under that extended stitch. We're going to yarn over, pull it through for our slip stitch. We're going to chain 1, and we're going to do yarn over and put a double crochet under that same stitch. It counts as our first double crochet. Alright, now for this round, we're going to do 2. We're going to do that's our first double crochet. So in the next stitch, we're going to put 1 double crochet. Okay? And now we're going to put 2 double crochet in the next one. So you can figure out the pattern. Now we're going to do a single double crochet, 2 double crochet. Okay? We're going to do that all the way around. And then we're going to see how wide our pattern is, to see if it's as wide as we want it for the base of our cocoon. And if it's not wide enough, then we'll go on to the next row until it's as wide. We'll do increases until it's as wide as we need it to be. Single, single, double. And by single, I mean 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet. Okay? That's how I'm keeping track of my pattern in my head. I say that to myself so I'll stay on track. So I'm not saying that to be saying single crochet. I'm saying it because it's the next stitch, and then two in the next stitch. That's how I taught myself to do this, and that's how I use it. I don't mean to try to confuse anyone. So that's why I'm explaining that to y'all. So this yarn is very rough feeling, and it's making my hands seriously dry. So it's hurting going between my fingers. That's red heart for you. And I'm pretty sure it should soften up a lot when it's washed and dry, put through the dryer. So 2, 1, 2, okay. 2, that stitch, single, single, double, Double, double boiling trouble. Cauldrons burn and cauldrons bubble. I'm standing up trying to do this because my spinning wheel is in the way of my chair and I don't feel like moving it. This is probably taking me a lot longer than it normally would. Nice, sticky. Can't win with this red heart yarn today. Let's see if I can sit. I'm not having to move a bunch of stuff around. Single, double, single, double. It's freaking hot in here. I'm gonna open my door so I can get some of the AC. So AC in the single. And then the last one is the double. So the repeats on this yarn is not that long, as you can see. Let's chain one, yarn over, go into the same one, double crochet. Alright, so for this row, it's going to be single double crochet, single double crochet, single double crochet. So you're going to have 3 double crochets across the top of the next 3 double crochets, okay? Then you're going to do 2 double crochet in that 4th chain. Same thing. And the reason I say chain is if you look at the top of your work, you can see these chains, these V's. And you're going up under those. You look here, like you can see there's a hole here, and a hole here, and a hole here up under those chains, okay? So that's 1, 2, 3, and then a double crochet. And you're going to do this all the way around, okay? And I apologize if the video is kind of stopping. I think my computer is running doing a scan. And right now. Okay. I'm going to join across the top. Alright. So, kind of stretch this out. Alright. And look at it and see if this is about as wide as you want it to be. If you have another one that you're doing, then you can place this part here against that and see how many rows it took from the halfway point to get to there. So this is the centers. So you got 1, 2, 3 rows of increases, looks like. Yep. So we had 3 rows of increases, and then we started going down in the pattern, just doing a double crochet in each one. Okay. So this yarn, these yarns are roughly the same diameter. This red heart yarn, like I said, is supposed to be worsted, but it's more of a sport weight yarn, because this is that Pound of Love, which is a number, I think it's like a number 3, 2 and 3 for sure. So right now, what you need to do is, now you're going to chain 1 still. And see, like I said, when you do that chain 1, then you do the double crochet, you see how it's hard to see that line of demarcation. So you're going to do your chain 1, your double crochet, but you're going to do 1 double crochet in each stitch around. Okay? And like I said, the increased rows depends on your yarn gauge, how tight you crochet, what size hook you're using, and the diameter of the yarn, what weight the yarn is, about how many increased rows you need to do. And if you want to make one of these for like an adult person or older child, then you could just do more increased rows. Okay? So you just go around now making the oh, sorry, I'm yawning. You just go around and doing 1 double crochet in each stitch until you get to the beginning round. And I'm going to do this off camera so I can go ahead and hurry up and get this in a comfortable manner and stuff, so we can look at what we got. So I hope you guys are going to have a good weekend. I hope it's going to be awesome for you. I probably should count so we can see how many stitches you got, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, I got 63. It's probably supposed to be 64. I don't know. And I don't care because it's still a circle. And I'm just going around in a circle. So if you're a perfectionist, make sure you keep count so you won't lose your mind. Me? Who cares? Who's gonna know? Except for me. Okay? So, same thing. Slip through that extended stitch. Yarn over one single crochet, one chain, yarn over, and then double crochet in that same stitch, and just keep going until your cocoon is the size you want it to be. If you find that your cocoon, like if you want it to do like a wavy pattern, like a caterpillar thing, you know, just start off, do some increases, then do some decreases, and it'll end up going like a wavy pattern, like this. So now you got your base down here. So if you do some decreases, it's going to take it in. Because you got 40 stitches. I say I have 43 stitches. Let's make more than 43. I don't remember what I said now. Was it 63 stitches? Who knows? Whatever stitches you got, that's what you're gonna right here, like your increase row stop right here. Like this is your first round of increases. That's your starting point here. Okay. Then you got these here, and then you got your next row of increases, and then you had your third row of increases. Okay. So this is where you're just going to be making the pattern. You're just in pattern right here, right? You're just going in pattern right there. And let's say you want that pattern to kind of tuck in, like you want to make a little wavy design like this. Remember those balloons you get from the fair? Like, you know, they do the wavy thingy. And so what you can do is you do decreases here on each, like uniform decreases. Like maybe if you got 63 stitches, maybe every 10 stitches do one decrease. So 6 decreases for this area. And that'll pull the design in. So then after you do those 6 decreases for that first row of 6 decreases, then you maybe do like 3 rows after you do those decreases. Then you want to do your increases. So now remember you took 6 out, so you got to put 6 back in. So you're going to do 6 increases right here. Okay? And then after you do those 6 increases, then you just same thing. You go until you get to the area where you want to decrease again. You do 6 decreases. Okay? 1 row increases. This is 1 row of decreases, and then we did 3 rows. And 1 row of increases, and we do 3 rows. And then we go in pattern until we want to do the next one. That's how that's how my mind works to me when I'm trying to design stuff and stuff. It kind of looks perverted. So yeah, so that is how I make my snugglies. It's a basic, simple pattern. I am not a video tutorial person. I just give you, it's a formula. It's the basics. I don't like doing complicated stuff because complicated stuff takes too much time, gets me frustrated, and takes the joy out of what I'm doing. If I want to make something complicated, it's going to be something for me, and it usually is something for me. I rarely do something complicated for other people because I don't need the headache. Because if you want something that complicated, I will teach you to crochet and teach you to knit, and you can figure it out on your own, but you ain't racking my brain. This is for my enjoyment, you know, and I do simple, easy things that I like simplicity, and functionality. That's just me. Other people like fancy and functionality, but I like simplicity and functionality because that means I can get it done and get it done fast. And I can move on to the next thing. I got a lot of yarn over the next 48 years that I got to get out of my house. Well, I'll never be able to have new yarn again. Just a joke, y'all. That's a joke. I get new yarn every time I sit behind my spinning wheel. I get new yarn. because I spin it. Even though I don't use it, I spin it. So, I'm going to let you guys go. I got to drag out my video editing software now. And upload both of these. Awesome. Well, maybe not. Sharon, the socks came. They are perfect. They are a perfect fit. As you can see, they're gorgeous. You guys can't see like the little purple is showing up like this blues and grays and black, but it's not. It has like this aqua green, some turquoise, some almost like a steel blue or cornflowerish, purplish blue. They're just a very interesting sock. I don't remember pattern. I don't remember the name of the yarn. I'll have to look at Sharon's podcast again to see. But I love them, Sharon, and they are perfect. I got big feet, y'all. This is a size 10.5 to 11, depending on the way the shoe is made. And depending on whether or not my foot is swollen, which today is not swollen, it could be a 10.5 wide. When they're swollen, they're 10.5 wide. But today they're skinny, 10.5. I love my socks. I love hand knit socks. Love them. Love them because you can make them so that they're not tight around your ankles or your calves, and you don't get that swelling edema thing going on. So I hope this helped you guys. Like I said, there's lots of videos that show you how to make a basic hat, and that's exactly what this is. It's the beginnings of a tam or a hat, and I just keep going, and it becomes a baby cocoon. So there you go. So it becomes a baby cocoon. Back out some. Alright, so this is what this is a baby cocoon. Okay? That's all it is. That's all I do. I just make a hat for Andre the Giant, and it becomes a baby cocoon. So y'all take care.